Get rid of these 5 things that are stealing the energy from your home. Urgent. Today, we delve into a vital subject: the imperative removal of certain elements from your home that magnetize poverty, ruin, and drain your energy. Eliminating these 5 items can instigate a noticeable shift in the energy dynamics of your living space. Your home serves as the epicenter of your daily existence, shaping the core of your personal life, relationships, family dynamics, work, and entrepreneurial pursuits. Every facet of your external life emanates from the energy within. Consider the instances where individuals, facing seemingly insurmountable health challenges, experienced remarkable improvements after changing their living environment. Our homes harbor subtle influences that impact our mental and emotional well-being. Recognizing and addressing these influences allows for effective navigation of both internal and external realms. Stay tuned for valuable insights as we embark on a journey to transform your living space and subsequently, your life. Moving the objects that define you and those you interact with daily in your home is a form of cleansing your life. This is the power of energetic cleaning, minimalism, feng shui, and the magic of transforming your life by transforming your home. This video holds immense power, so pay close attention, take notes, and then take action on each of these items that are draining your energy and attracting poverty into your life. Don't just believe it, test it for yourself. Understand that everything is energy, scientifically proven. Allow me to illustrate this impact on your home with a scientific experiment involving mice. Researchers applied anesthesia to mice and investigated whether energy therapies like Reiki or hands-on healing could awaken them from anesthesia sooner. Remarkably, they achieved this with hands-on healing and the power of intention, bringing the mice back to consciousness earlier than the normal anesthesia period. Now, what does this have to do with the power of spaces and energy within them? When they stopped the hands-on healing and introduced anesthesia again, the mice without the healing took longer to wake up. This experiment highlights the influence of energy in spaces, emphasizing the profound impact that energy can have on our surroundings. Mice used to wake up earlier, and they were puzzled because we used to perform a hands-on imposition, causing their early awakening. However, now that we've stopped the imposition, new mice still wake up. The key is that energy remains stored in spaces. When you leave energy stored in spaces, objects, people, or living beings in that space absorb the same energy that was previously there. That's why mice used to wake up early. The energy and intention were imprinted in that space. Now, a question for you. What situations or things have occurred in the space where you live that have stored that energy? When choosing a home, whether buying or renting, pay attention to the energy it conveys. Don't be guided solely by physical appearances. Let your soul guide you. Spaces may give you a sense of well-being, joy, and fulfillment, or conversely, you may feel the urge to leave immediately. Share your experiences in the comments. I've personally experienced this when searching for homes. Physical beauty aside, the energy within a home is crucial. Even if a home looks perfect, the energy can be off-putting. It's not just about objects, it's about the energy that impacts your well-being, as I'll discuss at the end of the video. Understanding this is vital. Energy affects your home, stored in objects and spaces. 2 things must be done: remove objects with negative energy and change the energy of the space, which I'll explain later in the video so you can see that even science has discovered the power of energies and how spaces store them. In fact, for example, there's a scientist named Dr. Joe Dispenza, perhaps you know him. He conducts events where he has a machine to measure the room's energy. It measures the energy before and after meditation for 2 or 3 days. The energy in the room changes completely. For instance, when I hold intensive events, unstoppable events where people from all over the world come, I hope to see you there because it's truly something impressive that everyone must experience. But depending on the large hotel rooms rented to different people throughout the year, the energy varies. It depends on the conference or speaker and what they have done before. Even if the room is the same, the energy is not always the same. Sometimes we have to do energetic work to change this. Since the participants arrive on the first day, we have to change the energy of the room by noon. This happens instantly. To illustrate, entering someone's house or apartment and feeling uncomfortable right away is because the energy is stored from people, objects, and even living beings there. It's also from those who no longer exist, who have passed away or left. As I showed you before in the mouse experiment, the energetic imprint remains, affecting your life. Now, this isn't about an object, but a state of your home. Your home reflects your entire life. You can see how orderly your life is by observing how orderly your home is. Notice that when you study super successful people, remember a viral video on YouTube of a U.S. Marine giving a speech. He said the first thing you should do when you start your day is to make your bed, because by doing so, you win the first battle of your day. It's true. Making your bed indicates your personality. It shows that you are an organized person with correct habits who pays attention to your home, the place where you sleep, and values yourself. Coming home at night to a well-made bed is delightful. Undoing the bed is a pleasure. On the other hand, if you come home to an unmade bed, it's like the day hasn't ended, an extension of the previous day. You have to do it in cycles. This is reflected in all parts of your home. Making your bed, having orderly objects, keeping your house physically clean, free from dust, dirt, and odors are all reflections of your personality and what will happen in your life. So the first thing you must do is have order in your home, organized objects, and a physically clean house. This is tremendously important for the energy of your home because, remember, as above, so below, as below, so above, as within, so without, as without, so within. The second thing to pay attention to is the paintings you have in your home. Remember the movie The Secret, where there was a feng shui consultant with a famous client, perhaps a well-known actor, wanted to have a romantic relationship and went to her house to look around. She noticed that all the paintings of women were facing away, as if rejecting or turning their gaze elsewhere. She pointed out, "Look, all the paintings of women you have are facing away. It reflects a rejection attitude, as if they don't care about you. That's exactly what's happening in your life, because your visionary panels, our paintings, are literally visionary panels. I shared this in the room of your soul, but in the series of revealed secrets here, in front of the office where I work, I have paintings of parrots. 2 paintings of colorful parrots, as I mentioned in the decoration. I wanted things with vibrant colors that uplift and convey joy. What happened? After 6 months, someone gifted me a pair of parrots because I was constantly seeing them. I didn't even want parrots, but I got the pair because I kept seeing them all the time. Similarly, in the case of the person from The Secret documentary by Rhonda Byrne, the consultant advised her to change the paintings to those of a loving couple. She put up paintings of a romantic couple kissing, sharing meals, scenes of romantic couples. Until then, her relationships had been a disaster, despite being an attractive and good-looking man. The objects in his home, especially the paintings, projected a negative image. When he changed the paintings, he noticed a complete transformation after a few months. He said, "Wow, it has completely changed. I have a lot of dates, meeting new and interesting people, etc." Then he expressed a desire for more stability. The consultant told him to paint his own paintings, depicting himself with his ideal partner, and place similar ideal couples in different positions in various paintings around the house. After a few months, he found the right partner. Most of what we perceive is at a subconscious level, and the subconscious is powerful. Once the subconscious captures an image, it reflects in the external world. That's why one of the things you must change in your home are paintings that convey poverty, difficulty, or any negative emotion. For example, remove a painting of a ship in a stormy sea full of lightning, a cactus that conveys harshness, or an image of someone suffering. Any painting representing something that brings painful emotions, scarcity, poverty, illness, loneliness, or sorrow should be removed. Any painting embodying those aspects acts as a scanner in your home. Check your home right now and remove anything that represents something you don't want to see in your life or something that affects you negatively. For instance, when I enter my office, The first thing I see is a photo of an event with thousands of people, and above, I placed a world of unstoppable souls because that's my vision. I want to create a world of the most unstoppable. So as soon as I enter the office, the first thing I see is a world of unstoppable souls. It's important to consider the visions you're projecting because we've all talked about a visionary panel or dream board. Well, your paintings are visionary panels, a dream board, and you might not even realize it. For example, I had a dull gray painting in the office that someone had placed there. I replaced it with a painting of a lioness's head roaring, giving me strength. I say, wow, what strength I have now. I see the king of the jungle, the king, and it gives me a lot of strength. So, you must understand that the paintings and images we choose have a significant impact. I always criticize what, from my perspective, the Catholic Church has done wrong throughout history. If you want to project an image of Jesus of Nazareth, don't project an image of a man crucified with nails in his hands, a crown of thorns on his forehead, covered in blood, and a face of pain. By doing so, you turn the symbol of Christianity into a symbol of pain and suffering, and then you have all Christians suffering in life, thinking they have to endure because life is suffering. Even if they preach salvation, they transmit an image of suffering. That's how powerful images are and how they affect the subconscious. Let me know in the comments if you like this explanation, and let's move on to the next point. The third thing that is draining your energy and attracting poverty is accumulation. The Diogenes syndrome, hoarding things you don't need, won't use, and keep accumulating. Look at the home of a young person. It's often quite minimalist. Enter the home of an older person or an elderly person, and it's filled with objects, overloaded with accumulated things. They've gotten used to accumulating objects, and all these objects are nothing more than reminders, accumulating memories. That's why they have more past than future. It has nothing to do with age. If you study the Bible outside of the religious concept as a spiritual and metaphysical book, even a book on entrepreneurship, because all my teachings are about entrepreneurship, you'll find that accumulating things that don't add value to your life is detrimental. Mentors who were millionaires have all taught me that the Bible is a book of successful entrepreneurship and achievement. All biblical characters are successful individuals. Otherwise, someone wouldn't write about them. A writer doesn't write about failed ventures. They write about winners. So in the Bible, they all speak about not looking back, always looking forward. I recall Lot's wife, who turned into a pillar of salt because God wanted to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. He told her to leave because he was going to destroy the place due to the wickedness of its inhabitants. The good was instructed to leave with their family, but with a warning from God's angels not to look back. Lot's wife, curious, glanced backward and became a pillar of salt. This signifies the destruction of her morality. When curiosity led her to look back, her vision froze, and the same fate befell her. The Bible is telling you that even if you see bad things around you, don't focus on them. Focus on what you want to achieve. The same goes for our past. If you're accumulating things laden with past situations, your focus on the present will make you live in the past, losing sight of the future. At an event, an 88-year-old man spent 2 full days with us, 14 hours each day. When I approached him, he shared a video on YouTube. He said, "I want to reach 88 years as well as you." This man had the vision to create new things at 88. Most people at that age spend their days at home, dwelling on the past with no vision for the future. We need to reverse this. Remove objects that tie you to the past and keep those that project visions for the future. It's crucial because your attention directs your energy, and what you focus on grows. If you focus on your past, you'll live in the past. If you focus on the future, your future will flourish. Let me know if you liked this. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's move on to the next thing. Family photos, especially of those no longer with us, depend solely on one thing. If it brings sadness, remove it immediately, as your home shouldn't be a machine generating sorrow. If it evokes joy and gratitude for the best moments, Keep it as a reminder to honor that person by building your best life. This serves as motivation to create a better life and to honor their memory until you meet again. So generally, what happens is objects or photos of deceased loved ones transmit sadness, nostalgia, and negative energy. You must remove them. Remember, the universe is mental, and your thoughts manifest. What you think makes you feel, and your feelings drive actions, leading to achievements, all starting with your thoughts. Be intelligent, strategic, and tactical in creating your home's energy. If a photo brings negative vibes, remove it until the healing is complete. Replace it with the energy of honoring and building the best version of yourself. Similarly, as you eliminate items with negative energy, fill your home with objects that attract positive vibes, awards, achievements, medals, trophies, and photos of moments of utmost happiness. Display images of past successes not to dwell on them, but to inspire future accomplishments. Create vision boards not only digitally, but also aesthetically. Make a framed vision board showcasing what you want to attract, aesthetically pleasing, and a constant reminder of your aspirations. This practice is immensely powerful, as it enhances the energy of success in your home. Success begets success. Similar vibrations resonate together. The more anchors you have surrounding yourself with success, the more success you will attract, guaranteed. Mentors often fill their home offices with slogans and phrases. For instance, the unstoppable soul's first belief is, if I can't find a way, I'll create one, and my success is non-negotiable because I am unstoppable. Display such affirmations prominently to reinforce a mindset of success every time you enter your home. To shine or to triumph, to be the universe's spoiled child, or God's favorite, or the prodigal son of the gods, call it what you will. I know one thing, the entire universe conspires in my favor. Place things in your home that inspire you, make you feel super powerful, incredibly capable, with a spectacular vibration, so that every time you leave and return, you find inspiration. Let me know if you liked this tip. Now let me share the last piece of advice on changing your home's energy and preventing more negative energy from entering. It's a practical rule I follow every day. In my house, there's a rule. If we're going to argue, it never happens inside. This is based on the experiment with mice, where stored energy affected other mice. Similarly, the energy of your home affects you. So I have a rule. Frustrations and problems are never dealt with inside. Sometimes tough conversations are necessary to nip negativity in the bud, but always outside. If there's a need to discuss something disagreeable or release bad energy, we go outside, maybe by the sea, walking along the shore, talking, resolving. This rule applies to family, friends, or anyone. Nature always transmutes energy, recharges it with positivity. For example, if you're by the sea or a lake, the best way to rid yourself of negative energy is to immerse in the water. Dive in, come out, recharged. Always enter your home with the best energy. This is rule number 1. Always enter your home with the best energy on the planet. Never with negativity, always with positivity. Challenge yourself for the next 7 days to be conscious every time you enter your home. Make it a challenge. Be aware of entering with your best energy. If you're not in a good mood because of a bad day or problems, leave it outside first. Immerse yourself in water if possible, or in nature, shout out what you need to release. Then enter your home liberated and with the best energy, a spectacular vibrational state. Your home will be one where anyone entering says, "Wow, it feels great here." It's not about the objects, but the energy imprint left inside the home. One more thing, people with negative energy don't enter my house, and you should do the same. Even if you have to be around family or lifelong friends occasionally, if they bring good energy, they are welcome. Otherwise, they stay out. I've found ways to meet them elsewhere, but someone with bad energy never enters my home. You know who I'm talking about in your surroundings. Never allow them in because imprints stay. If someone can't manage their own mess, don't let them bring it to your home. Imagine a typical black garbage bag where you dump all the waste you don't need, and you want to dispose of it. Would you take that garbage bag to a friend's house? Of course not. Treat your home like a temple, the prelude to great achievements and victories in your life. If you liked this video, please share it with anyone you think it might help. Subscribe to not miss the rest of the powerful videos. I'll be uploading more. Subscribe, activate notifications, and the bell. And that concludes our journey into the fascinating world of the law of attraction. Thank you for watching. To receive a very powerful ancient technique to attract abundance, visit the link in the description of this video, and don't forget to subscribe.